Hi guys, this is Matt from Cats and Bats. Today we're exploring the basics on how this game works. I'm gonna give you a brief explanation according to what I have learned on my run through this wonderful game. Let's get to it. But before that, this is my first video, so leave a like and subscribe to support me if you like the content. This is your ship. It contains four areas: the bridge, where you equip weapons and assign crew to fight; the research area, to improve several aspects of your ship, such as weapon healing after a fight, fuel use, hull resistance, and others. The crafting area is for you to craft new weapons, and the training area will give you two new skills to a character and also improve them. Well, outside the ship, you're gonna click here, which is the hub. The hub is a base where you can feel where your fuel and hull are automatically healed. Also, you can sell your weapons at the shop. Oops. This one here. So the loot you get from exploring, you can sell it here and get more money to upgrade your ship. So this is the upgrading area. Here we have the bridge. In here you can get new slots for hiring more weapons, and that's going to help you to win some battles. The research lab is good for you for crafting, well, upgrading your ship. Training room, this will make your characters stronger. This is hull reinforcements as it is. Well, what I think you should buy first thing is the charge capacitor. It's gonna be the light one. Always buy the light one, is the best one for fighting. So we're gonna start with that. The other ones you will improve eventually. That's not where you want to go now. And then you're gonna try to find a battle crew member. Laser missile, 15% chance. Well, this is a good crafting specialist. We're gonna hire him right now. If you have a good combat specialist, you should hire him instead of this one. So it's really random. So these are the two things you should focus on as soon as the game starts. Increase your chargers for the battles and hire a good crew member. Well, this shop here, you won't actually need to use it unless there's some specific material that you need to use to craft a weapon. Let's take a look. Let's go back to the ship now. Well, let's go to the bridge. We're going to assign our battle crew. So this is Buffy. She's the standard combat specialist. She will always be here every new game. So we're going to assign her here. Well, this new member we have hired, he doesn't work for battles, but at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter. Let's just put Scarlett Johansson here. As you can see, I was talking about charges. This is the cost that every weapon has. So 3 charges in order for you to shoot. All of them have 3. So we're just gonna get the one that deals the most damage and go for that. In this case, it's this one. And this one. There we go. We're ready to go. So let's travel. You can always try to get the 100% exploration. Although that's not the focus for your first run, I'm gonna give you this tip that you can always try to go for the most distance one, or at least try to make a certain strategy on how you're gonna go through the planets. I would start here and go all the way here because we have 18 suns left, which is the amount of time we have until we warp out of this galaxy. So for example, let's go here. One soul later. So when we travel, we lose 1 soul. We're gonna explore and start. Okay, so what you want to analyze here is if it's worth to go straight for the hole or for the weapon. If I destroy this weapon, it's very likely that I'll get it as a loot. If I destroy the hole, I'm gonna get fuel and money. So this weapon is worth because it deals 100 damage, so it's a good one. We could replace it. So I'm gonna start attacking here for 3. There we go. So this is where you can focus your shield. Since my enemy is focusing on my slot 2, I'm gonna set my shield there for a while. Can you see we're making it 5 charges every turn, if I'm not mistaken, from our boost at the shop. So now I can fire with both of my weapons at his weapon, and there you go. He will ask for surrender. I don't think we can destroy his shield and his hull, so it's actually worth to accept the surrender here because we're gonna get money anyways and the loot is already guaranteed. So let's go. There you go. Strand. Well, these are random encounters. You can read them. It's kind of always the same after a while, so we kind of know what we're gonna get. So we are gonna send them some nanofibers and they're gonna send some money back, which is very, very worth it, especially now in the beginning. One more battle. You can also, instead of selecting the weapons manually, you can press 1. 1 will be your first weapon, 2 will be your second, third, and fourth. Well, let's try to destroy it. He has 99 shield HP, so it's going down now. We have a lot of charge. We can use the Hail Mary special attack. He's gonna escape really soon if we don't. Some enemies try to escape while others start ramming their ships into yours, causing general damage. Let's try to use our special here and see if we can get him. Well, we didn't, so that's it. He's gonna escape. We need better weapons. I think if we had a little bit better weapon, we could have killed him, but that's fine. So this is the result of your exploration. After some researches, you can get extra resources. You can also get treasures, which will be, you can see, we will be able to see them here. And if we had destroyed that ship, we would have gained some fuel, which would allow us to continue traveling. Every exploration also costs 1 soul. Well, so now we're going to our crafting area and see the weapon we salvaged. We sort by newest, and it's this one. We are going to craft it with our crafter, the one we hired, which is this one. If you want to check on your crew skills, you can come here to overview. This is your storage. This is your full capacity. Here we have only 5 weapons, so we're good. You can always increase this storage after a while in the game, the maximum being 40 if I'm not mistaken. This is your crew. This is their skills. You can max it to 4 through the training area. And here it is. 15 chance to regain 50 resources, so it's pretty good. And 10% chance to produce a better weapon. You can always train him to get to level 5 at this. So let's select him, and we used 30 plasma It's gonna take 1 soul for him to finish this crafting. So we are good to go. You can complete objective here if you want to proceed with the main story, but for now I just want to show you a little bit more of the exploration aspects of the game and crafting. Well, we cannot reach this yet. There is a research that also allows us to increase our range. We don't have them yet, but this is where it goes. So let's go back to the hub. This is gonna cost us 1 soul, but our weapon is gonna be crafted. There you go. Here it is. We're gonna go back to the bridge and swap this weapon that has 26 damage, 90% accuracy for crit, 95% accuracy and 11% crit. For this one, that is actually better. And there you go. So we're going back to the hub. We can sell this weapon right here that we're not using. We can even sell this one that's pretty bad and get a research area, which is really cheap now, a training room, and even a bridge that will get our weapons 50 plus HP. Then we go back to the ship and I want to show you guys the research, how it works. So these are the options we have. Fuel, resources by 10%, and if you click here, you can see other options. The more you have, the more options you're gonna have in the future. And this is the training area in which, for example, I can make my crafting specialist better, increasing his chance to produce a good weapon or even learning new skills. By a better weapon, I mean, for example, class S weapon, which is the best one. This is A, which is pretty good for the beginning of the game. Well guys, I think this is it. This pretty much covers the basics of this game. If there are any questions or suggestions for a better tutorial or an advanced one, you can leave a comment. And this is my first video, so leave a like and subscribe if you like the content. Thank you. See you next time.